What is going on, my good people? What we got here is a mashup. We're going to include my week 1 video to my week 5 video. We're going to smash them together, and let's get back into the fold with the rest of the agents out there in Division 2. I'll see you in the video. Let's go. What is going on, my good people? This your man, Zen Update on you watching RC Omega. Salute to all my Division agents out there. We are 8 hours and 30 minutes away from Scout 5. I'm excited about it, but unfortunately, when it launches, I will probably be asleep. 8 hours from now, I would definitely be asleep. Some of you guys are going to be locked and loaded and ready to go as soon as everything launches. So I'm looking forward to it. Kelso. Are we turning Kelso to a kind of queso? I know I asked that question before. You might not have heard me ask that question because I haven't posted that video yet, but you will be seeing that. So what's going to be happening after this, just, I don't know if I want to call it a reintroduction, but just me getting back locked in on the channel. I have a series of videos that I did record. I've been in the game since we got to Lexington, right? So I'm running around with the Lexington. I'm running bread basket on mine. Got the Lexington locked and loaded, right? I've playing through my scouts. We made it to Scout 5. I was way behind, but the past 2 days, I finally got myself caught up. So I'm super excited about that. I did fast track the rewards track. So I got the new exotics, as you can see it down here. Of course, you see me with the Invisible Man mask. We do have a video talking about the Invisible Man mask too, which is pretty cool. When I first got it, I thought that you could toggle the goggles up and down, but they just go up and down on their own, you know, if you're in the light or in the dark. So there's that. Some of you guys that have it already, you know how it works. So I'm super excited to get back locked in on the channel. I do have another video that I'll be posting as well that breaks down what's been going on with me, why I've been just MIA, a lot of different things going on with me, but I am about to get locked back in. And it felt so good the past few days, just getting locked in. And you know what gun, it's been in the game since forever, but you know what gun I want to build for, because I was just fooling around with it earlier today, knocking out my Journey 2, the Bullet King. I want to bring the Bullet King back to life. It's one of the, Bullet King has to be probably the most beautiful exotic in the game. It's just an incredible looking exotic. I want to put something together for the Bullet King that's just absolutely phenomenal, using some of the new gear pieces. So that's what I'm going to be working on later on today. I just got to get done with this editing, get these videos out. So super excited. We got 8 hours and 30 minutes for Scout 5. Journey 2 completed. I'm working my way through it. Let's see what this guy's build looks like, or gals. What you got going on here? Oh, I think this makes sense. What is your expertise levels? Oh, the bullhorn, the bighorn. I've been wanting to get this gun since forever. You know what? I've been up at the summit trying to grab this thing. I thought it was a marksman rifle for so long. I've been trying to get this thing. You can see clearly right here. It says assault rifle. I thought it was a marksman rifle, and I was on Reddit, listening to some guy on Reddit that said, "Hey, you're gonna get it. Just select marksman rifle and go up to the summit." I've been doing that since forever. I'm like, why won't this thing drop? Because it's not a marksman rifle. That's why. So at some point, I'm going back up to the summit so I can finally get this bull. I've been trying to get this bighorn since forever. I really want to get this thing. So super excited to get back locked in and finally get my hands on that thing. So yes, wouldn't it be cool if we could upgrade our guns to like a diamond status like you can do on Call of Duty Mobile? I was thinking about that earlier. Wouldn't that be dope if whatever gun it is you really like using, like I can upgrade the look to my Scorpio? You know what I mean? A diamond look or a gold look. You could change up the look. That'll be pretty dope if they implemented something like that in the game. I would love to see that. And of course, in addition to that, everybody knows, if you've been watching my content since forever ago, dogs. I would love to have a companion, a dog that we can gear up into, you know, like the canine dogs that the police have, you know, gear them up. You know what I'm saying? Gear them up and have them out running around with you, just like Ghost in Call of Duty, right? They're doing it on Call of Duty. Can we get that in the Division 2? I would love to see that. I would be super excited if I could run around with a companion saving the world, starting from Washington, D.C. and New York. And with all that said, the last thing I'm going to say, I don't think Kelso is rogue. I think Kelso is leaving breadcrumbs, exposing a rogue agent within the division. And I think it's somebody in New York. I think it's somebody in New York. That's what I think it is. I'm guaranteeing you this chase is going to lead back to New York. That's what I'm betting on. So we'll see. Listen, with all that said, I'm going to get out of here. What do you think about my outfit? Of course, you know I got the Stinger on, but with the Invisible Man helmet, it's just, I think this looks phenomenal. I mean, the Stinger outfit makes everything look phenomenal. Can we get more Hunter outfits in the game? And with all that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Everybody that's been hanging on, still been locked in on the channel, even though I have been MIA. But I am coming back with a vengeance. Let's get it kicking in the algorithm. With all that said, I'm out of here. Peace.
You to help bring Theo back into the fold.
It's fucking Keener.
Will help you find glasses.
It's fucking Keener. What the fuck is this? What? Salute to all my division agents. Let's get it. Not again.
RCO nigga.
Trappy in my little web.
OP Mark IIs and RPGs for you fellas.
Dynamite.
Straight to it, here, straight to it.
You watching 3.
RCO nigga.
Don't you run from me.
RCO nigga.
When you sign up to be an NPC in the Division 2 in real life, you should have went to Roblox. Here's how not to enter the dark zone. You watching
RCO mega.
Hilo almost at extraction zone.
What is going on, my good people?
Situation nearby.
This is your man, and I'm thanking all you watching RC Omega. Salute to all my division agents out there. What we got going on here is the Invisible Man outfit. We're gonna go up here into a dark room. Watch my lenses. When you're in a dark area, the lenses will go down like this, and this looks pretty cool. I wish I could toggle it and keep it down like this all the time, but you can't. You come back out here in the light, and they go right back up. Right? So if you want to get your Invisible Man helmet, it's gonna cost you $30. You gotta purchase a bundle. My advice is if you fast track like I do, buy the bundle first, fast track after. The reason why is because when you buy the bundle, you will get 20 tiers of the rewards track. Right? If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's 20 tiers. So you don't want to pay twice, right? If you fast track first and go to 100, you follow me? If you go to 100, you was gonna get 20 of those tiers anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So get your bundle first and then fast track after. I spent a little bit more money, but again, I do it for the channel because I wanted to go ahead and get this too. Check this out. That's pretty cool. And that's the new helmet this season that you get when you purchase the $20, in-game cash card, right? So this one looks pretty cool. I like it, especially if you wear the Stinger outfit like I do. That orange just pops. It looks really nice. But I am enjoying my Invisible Man helmet right now. I haven't tried on the full outfit. I just like the way everything looks with the Stinger. I think it's the best. Lexington was implemented in the game not too long ago, which is great. If you're familiar with what the Lexington is, that's this guy right here. Right? Now all you got to do is just swap out your talent. You know, it's going to roll beautifully for you, right? Get your expertise level up, swap out your talent. What talent are you going to go with? I decided to go with Breadbasket, right? The talent, the 55% of the headshot damage. Why did I go that route? Because I am a bloom accuracy stability player. That's how I play. I'm not really so focused on the crit damage because with crit damage, basically make contact with the target anywhere. It's going to cause, it's going to create a lot of damage. But with this one, it's a little bit more challenging. Now you got to land headshots and hit weak points, right? So I'm boosting up my headshot damage. I like to keep my headshot damage at a decent level. Headshot right now is at 73. We switch it, put this as my primary. Let's go back and look at that headshot. The headshot goes headshot goes up to 83, right? Now, perfect in the perfect world, I would have my headshot damage sitting comfortably at 100, right? And I would get my repair skill level up to about, right now it's at 162 for me and 162k for me. For allies, 812k. God, what I want to do, this is gonna sound crazy. I want to get my repair skill for my allies up to 1 million. I would like to get repair skill over time for me up to at least 200 something, right? I'll stop at 200k. I'm good with 200k. 1 million for the allies, 200k for me, right? And I want to get my headshot damage up to 100%, right? That's what I'm doing with the build. If you don't know what build this is the same build my beloved main build, which is System Corruption, of course. Kind of hard to acquire them System Corruption pieces, but I've been just tweaking this. Before I was using the Badger Tough, you know, 100% on the return, 55 seconds, perfectly unbreakable. I switched from that to Abrazos, modified Abrazos, unbreakable, right? 95%, 60 seconds. You follow me? And we got repair skill 2 times, and this time we got 50% to the magazine, right? So now my magazine is at 75 for my AR. 75 in the clip for the AR. So this is great. And the reason why this is great is because, again, my crit damage level is not very high, but my magazine is stupid. You understand what I'm saying? My magazine is stupid. I got 75 in the magazine. You follow me? And then I'm using bread basket. So I'm landing body shots, go straight up to the head. That's going to be boosted by 55%. Melting straight through these guys. You follow me? And we're also taking advantage of whatever modifiers we got going on right now. So I'm super excited about the changes in the game. I was afraid about the franchise. I was afraid for the franchise. I really was. But after the, you know, these recent changes that they've made, I'm very impressed with what they got going on. Weak point. Oh, you gonna die quick. You okay over there? Well, she had horrible aim. You should have been roasted and toasted. But you're doing just fine. Survive out there, Mrs. En route to gather food. Anyway. Yeah, I'm super excited to be back involved, man. Global modifiers, we're week 1, 15 weeks ago. Let me get active, right? Let me get active in my manhunt, right? Imagine my surprise when I got on here and found out that we were hunting Kelso. Are we turning Kelso into a can of queso? I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. I about shit in my pants. Excuse me, I about doo-dooed in my pants when I turned on this game and found Keener in the jail at the White House. I'm like, Keener is supposed to be dead, but no, Keener is still alive, and here he is at the White House in jail. And now I'm working with Keener. So I was active during that time frame, yes, when Keener came back. Did you guys did your jaw drop to the 2nd floor of your house like mine did? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still working on repairing the floor right now. Metal jaw. Jokes aside, what the hell was Keener doing alive? And now Kelso, has she gone rogue? I don't know, but I will turn her into a can of queso if I have to. I don't want to, but we did it to Faye. We had to turn Faye into a slab of ribs with some mashed potatoes. Let me tell you, I'll do it if I have to. But Kelso, why? I'm looking forward to see what the storyline is going right now, because whoa. Some of the storyline I missed because I had so much going on, but I'm like, what? Keener, now Kelso? Okay. We'll see where we're going. Franchise, I think, is doing well. I'll say this before we get out of here. It's going to be interesting building for this guy right here. I'm not going to say it's a bad exotic. I would say it's interesting. And I say that because essentially what you want to do is you want to partner. If you haven't thought of this already, essentially what you want to do is you want to take this gun and you want to partner it with this chest plate. This one right here. Now mine's not rolled too good, so I'm gonna have to look through my not my archive, but look through my stash and look at what all I got and start farming maybe. But this was not rolled too good. But this is essentially the route you want to go. You want to go this route. Point man. Right? You want to get that invincible shield. Now you got it for 5 seconds. You got a cooldown of 25 seconds. What I want to do is match that 25-second cooldown. If I gotta wait 25 seconds before I can do it again, what is my weapon capable of accomplishing within those 25 seconds to keep my shield active before it goes invincible again? You follow me? So that's what I'm doing. I want to try to create. I want to work with that submachine gun to the point and build out the build to the point where I can create just an infinite shield. Period. You follow me? That's the idea that I'm going with, right? So I think it won't be that hard to accomplish. Some of you crit guys, you're gonna love that. I'm not a crit guy, I'm a headshot guy myself, but you crit dudes, you probably want to get with this thing right here. Crit chance, look at that, 21. That's a crit gun. Hands down, 20. Anytime a lot of SMGs do have 21, but listen, anytime you got 21% on a crit chance, that's a crit gun. You got to build for crit. It's red, right? Make a red build for it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to see how this comes out. I'm really looking forward to it. You want to increase the damage on that because that's what the talent is reliant on, the amount of damage that the thing is putting out. So you want to increase that damage, you got to get that crit up. So it's gonna be interesting to see what people come up with this guy. I already know the route that I'm going. We'll see what it looks like. Will it become beta? Will it become the main? Will this replace the St. Elmo? I'm gonna say probably not. But I mean, the St. Elmo looks way better than that. I mean, come on now. Just looking at the St. Elmo. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is beautiful. Look at the lightning going through it. So in terms of looks, hell no, right? Hell no. What is this? This is a bottle of ketchup compared to the St. Elmo? Nah, I'd rather see the St. Elmo on my back versus this bottle of ketchup. But, you know, we'll see what the bottle of ketchup can come up with. We'll see what it's going to be like. So listen, with all that said, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this much of the video. We didn't really do much, gameplay. We just talking, just getting back into the game, reintroducing myself for those of you guys that are brand spanking new to the channel. For you guys that have been here for so long, thank you guys for remaining subscribed to the channel, even though I have been gone for quite some time. Listen, I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to this season, man. Week 1, I'm in here, and I'm about to get busy, baby. We out of here. Peace. Oh, that was perfectly timed.
I need to nail this guy. I lost him. Hiding won't help.